Hey, what's up everyone? It's Hyperdimensional Green Bean back with Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet. Um, Speaking of the Ultimate Sweet, I think we should hang out with her. It makes the most sense to me. Look at our newest assistant. Hey, Gumdrop. Do you need something, Syrup? Let's do something together. I want to work with you today. In that case, I'm interested in learning about the process of candy making. Could you show me how it's done? So you can steal my recipes? Not at all, I only thought it would make a nice bonding experience, but if you do not wish to... Nah, I guess I don't mind. No, I've got my eye on you. I'm definitely gonna find out what your deal is. Bonding with Syrup! Adventure! Huzzah! Right, well, you two have fun. Then, after you pour in the syrup, I pour myself in. It's a little weird, don't you think? You let it boil for a while. The temperature is different depending on what kind of candy you're making. Oh goodness, is it? Candy making is one of those things that's actually kind of hard from what I know. I haven't made candy specifically very much. I haven't baked goods, but I feel like normal baking and candy making is very different. It's kind of funny, I guess. Candy is actually a pretty fitting thing to make someone like an alchemist about making candy. Because in some ways it sometimes feels like it. Syrup is the secret ingredient? How fun! There's no secret ingredients, it's just regular hard candy. It is still exciting! What comes next? Flavor. Then you pour it all out, add some citric acid and color, and make it whatever shape you want before it cools and hardens. Oh, I know what shape I want to make it. Gun-shaped. Now, rolling it around is kind of the fun part. Here, when the batch is ready, I'll give you some gloves so you can join in. That does sound fun. Syrup, for the candies, I would like to use the color we bought together. Oh yeah? Yellow it is then. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Does singing to the candy make it taste better? I will join you. Oh, I thought I was trying to do like a video game victory sound effect. I guess she was just singing. No, singing has nothing to do with it. That's just kind of a habit I have since usually no one's down here with me. I think your candies appreciate it anyway. That's enough rolling. Let's wait for them to cool off. Fair. And I mean, that's pretty cute, even if I don't actually know that the candies appreciate much of anything. But it would be weird if they do. We only need one candy golem around here. It should be ready now. Let's try it. Actually, wait, would eating this make you a cannibal? Apparently me eating you makes me a cannibal, somehow. I was not made with the ability to taste things, so I will pass. What? Huh? What other senses are you missing? Taste is related to smell, which I am also incapable of. You do seem to be missing a nose. I mean, my nose is just kind of a little squiggly line, but you just literally don't have one, so that makes sense. Sound pretty cheery for someone missing out on some of the major sensory experiences, Gumdrop. I also do not feel pain, so being a candy person does have its advantages. It's nice. Guess it's just a matter of perspective then, huh? Yeah, I mean, I think not feeling pain's a pretty massive advantage. So, why do you want to make candy with me if you can't enjoy any of it? Was it just to spy on me after all? I did enjoy it. Now I have a better understanding of where I come from. I didn't make you, though. Well, still. But maybe your parts were actually made by me, which that witch does buy enough candy from me, so it's definitely possible. Interesting. Whoa, that was a weird sliding forward she just did. Can I see that again? Oh, that time it looked a lot more smooth. Weird. I swear it looked a lot more jumpy the first time I saw it. If you would like to know for sure, you could always try a bite. Trying to trick me into eating you again? That's not gonna happen. It doesn't matter what you're made of. What I really want to know is who put you together. I cannot tell you that. I am sorry. Also, I mean, like, as cute as you are, and it's good that you seem to be magically made so you're not, like, actively melting in the sun or whatever, I still can't imagine a candy golem that's been walking around long enough to help boost my sales still tastes very fresh, you know? Figures. We're done here. Give that tray of candies to Pastel. I'm gonna go out for a while. Syrup. Oh, she suddenly came out. Toffee, what do we do? Okay, so I guess this is the witch. Also very cute. Also way shorter than I expected. Not only is she shorter than me, who I just realized is decently tall, she's even shorter than her cat assistant. Butterscotch, cat. What are you doing creepily lurking outside my store? It really hurts my feelings you don't remember my name. Yeah. Don't dodge the question and don't try to run away. Who's running? This is a public road. We're well within our rights to loiter here. We came to see your golem, yeah. Ahem. Toffee told me she's doing quite well in your hands. You know, the golem that I so magnificently crafted. Yep, your little spy is a pretty diligent worker. Makes it worth keeping her around. I was just here to check in on her. That's right. See for myself how diligent she's at, spying up close. Yeah, I think we can definitely rule out any idea that this witch is the one who made, Gumdrop. Also, she's drooling, which is a little disconcerting. I think she might want to eat Gumdrop. And I already know what happens if you eat Gumdrop. You get a bad ending and everybody hates you. So don't do it. Also, Butterscotch is another cute name. Unless you're gonna buy something, I don't want you in my store. I brought some dosh. I can buy your candy if it means I can check out my golem. Whatever, as long as you two behave yourselves. Oh, it's the kitty cat from before. Who's your friend? This is my master, the great and powerful Trixie, a Butterscotch. Be grateful she's gracing you with her presence, yeah. Oh, there she is. Such beautiful gummy skin, and oh, if I could just try a bite of that hair. You haven't already? That's odd, considering that you claim you made her. That's because I had to send her over in flawless condition. I showed her a lot of her strength, you know, but it paid off. She's perfect. Now, Master is at her limit. You should let her have a taste before she loses it. Yeah. Absolutely not. You can have any other candy in here except for Gumdrop. Well, I just realized her, like, hat has a face that's kind of rad, actually. I like her hat a lot. He kind of, I don't know what it is about the hat, but he kind of makes me think of like a Paper Mario character. Because of the way they have, a lot of them have like the mustaches over their mouth. They kind of, I don't know, like his face kind of looks like he's just eyes and a bushy mustache. Hopefully that makes any amount of sense. How cruel! You just want to keep it to yourself, don't you? Well, put up with it for now. Just don't forget who that gold actually belongs to. Me. Yeah, enough whining. Just buy something and get out. And don't get any of your gross magic or drool on my stock. I would be way more concerned with the drool. If somebody came in throwing magic around, it's a little weird, but okay. But to be fair, yeah, if somebody was actually drooling on my candy, I'd be like, that's no good. My magic isn't gross, and you should know, and you should take this drool as a compliment. Yeah. Come on, Toffee, let's blow this popsicle stand. Next time those two come by, we should really just pretend we're closed. I mean, you're maybe not wrong. They didn't actually buy anything, despite promising to do so. Which, I mean, isn't, like, you know, I don't think coming into a business normally should be, but she literally was like, if you come in here, you gotta buy something. Didn't happen. Syrup, do you dislike Miss Butterscotch? She's a witch. You dislike witches? Some more than others. Butterscotch is the worst, though. She thinks my alchemy has nothing on her magic, which is totally wrong, of course. I mean, you both sound, like, pretty full of yourselves and kind of assholes in this situation, though I'll admit Butterscotch was kind of annoying. Especially that voice actor. What an asshole. Then why does she buy so much of your candy?
Self-voicing enabled. Syrup, because no matter how hard she tries, her magical candies never taste as good as mine. She probably thinks if she eats enough of them she'll absorb the knowledge.
Okay, so that was super random, and I literally just pressed that out of a mental curiosity. I didn't think that would actually happen. So I've discovered that, I think it's called Ren'Py, the, visual novel creation software that a lot of indie games use, has a self-voicing built into it. Most games do not tell you about this, probably because it is more disruptive than anything. It's very funny. I love hearing the, like, old school, like, I don't even know how to describe these voices, but I love them. But, you know, it's a little harder to take a story seriously when you're listening to it with this enabled. I think I will disable it just because, I mean, you know, I'll have it read one more line and then I'll just actually play.
Gumdrop, if she really thought her magic was better, I do not think she would support you by buying so many of your candies. You should be nicer to her. Self-voicing disabled.
Okay, self-voicing is really funny, though. Whether or not she means what she says, it's her attitude that drives me up the wall. I'm just not capable of being nice to someone like that. What do you care anyway? I would like for Syrup to get along with everyone. Is that what your creator wants too? For me to be friends with Butterscotch so she could get free candy from me? That is not the intention. Sai, don't give her such a hard time. She's working really hard for us. You were listening? Master Pastille, I do not think Syrup trusts in me. What should I do? Don't worry, Gumdrop. Once she sees you're a good person, I'm sure she'll come around. Alright, Syrup? We'll see. We'll see about that. I don't trust anyone. In fact, I seem to be trusting the one person I shouldn't trust. My assistant Pastille, who made a candy golem to... I mean, probably to force me to make friends. But, I don't know. New game theory, he made the candy golem to assassinate me. Gumdrop, what are you doing in my lab? But he accidentally gave it a soul, and so now instead of assassinating me, she wants to learn about being a human. But deep down, there's a killing instinct she doesn't understand. Or, something. Oh, Syrup! I am organizing your bookshelf. Why? What are you even doing up right now? The store doesn't open for another few hours. I do not require sleep. Well, that's convenient. Anyway, you shouldn't come down here without permission and start moving my things around. I don't like it. Oh, may I come in and... You already did. Whatever. I guess it's fine. Syrup, I have noticed a trend with the books in your personal library. There's a substantial amount of porn here. Oh yeah? What's that? They're all very boring, rude. You know, I would have rather you complained that it was porn, Gumdrop. Maybe they just look boring because you don't know what that is. Gee, thanks. Only one book is abnormal. It is the only one with reference to magic. Magic? Throw it out. Wait, isn't this... Oh yeah, it's an old family cookbook. My grandma wrote it. I don't know why that mixed me up. I am sensing high levels of nostalgia. Syrup's cold heart has been softened by memories from days long past. See, I told you she was some kind of killing machine. She has, like, heat sensors that can sense my heart temperature and stuff, and nostalgia, which is a very impressive thing to sense. Yeah, see this page here? When I was a kid, making this was my dream. The ultimate sweet! A legendary confection said to only have been crafted once before by the greatest alchemist in the world. I mean, listen, that does look tasty, but it doesn't look that crazy. It kind of just looks like it's, butterscotch ice cream, like, I don't think it's butterscotch ice. I think it's vanilla ice cream topped with butterscotch, kind of coated, because I see it's on the bottom too. Coated in butterscotch, topping. And then there's bananas and a cherry on top. It doesn't look that ultimate to me, though it does look damn tasty. I would fucking eat that in a second right now. Flavor rating 100 stars. I don't even know what this is based on, but 100 stars sounds pretty fucking good. Shelf life eternal? Okay, that's impressive. Those who partake in the sweet are blessed with great fortune. Upon consumption, a temporary enlightened state is attained, and you find yourself crying for reasons you cannot place. Okay, the magic items in this game are really interesting. Obtaining the ingredients for the ultimate sweet require both magical talent and mastery of science, making it exceedingly difficult, if not utterly impossible, for one person to create on their own. Oh, so maybe the end, or at least one of the endings, I, like, you know, become friends with my greatest rival, Butterscotch, and we make the ultimate sweet. Though I do imagine it's a very tsundere friendship. It's sort of like, I don't like you or anything, but we have to make the ultimate sweet to save the universe! And something. I don't know. The ultimate sweet? Is it yummy? We're not paying attention. 100 stars, Gumdrop. Idiot. Only the most delicious thing to ever exist. I used to tell Pastille I was gonna make it one day so that he could taste it. But, like the book says, the main ingredient is impossible to find without magic. I guess I kinda gave up on it. Master Pastille wanted to eat this? Yeah, long time ago. He probably forgot about it by now. Syrup! We should make it! Like I said, I had to give up on it. You can't make it without magic, so I don't want to. But we can ask, I mean, a witch can help us. Not happening. You should not give up on your dream. This is our chance to work together and get along even more. What is going on about that? Are you obsessed with being friends or something? Precisely. Alright, candy weirdo. Let's figure out a way to make you make the ultimate sweet without magic. Good. Master Pastil eats it, you can eat me. Gumdrop, that's weird. Somehow that's probably one of the weirdest things you've said. On that particular subject. I don't know why. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm not eating you. Disappointment. Come on. Then we'll need to do some research before we go out gathering the ingredients. Alright, keep an eye out for any encyclopedias about plants. Candy Alchemist, what a surprise! And you brought your new assistant. To what do we owe this pleasure? Perhaps you've come to sell your golem to us against your friend's wishes. Syrup, say it's not so. Actually, I didn't expect to run into you here, so no. You didn't expect it. Our family owns this library, dear. Surely you've been here before. You ought to have known that. Certainly you've lived here long enough by now. We're always dilly-dallying, so if you're looking for something particular, allow us to direct you to the proper shelves. How convenient. We need information on certain plants. If you could help speed up the process, we'd appreciate it. Glad to be of assistance. Candy Alchemist. We look forward to tasting whatever it is you're synthesizing. All the plants in this book look so interesting. I'd like to see some of them in person one day. It's got stuff from all over the world. We'd have to travel pretty far to see even half of these. Traveling with Syrup, we would definitely become great friends if we went on a long journey together. Hopefully, for this thing we won't have to go too far. Oh, this page! This is exactly what we need! Frosted Creamilla. Creamilla? I don't know why that sounds weird to me. A rare species of vanilla orchid that miraculously thrives in frozen environments. This magical plant will melt into ordinary water when removed from colder climates, but its fruit can last up to 3 days depending on storage temperatures. Because it inexplicably grows from cryotic soil, it is believed by some cultures to be born from the tears of an ice goddess. I was really bad at reading that, but honestly the lore in this game is weirdly interesting. Like, I'm like, dude, Ultimate Sweet's a cool magic item, this is a cool magic plant. I love, like, unique magic plants and you know, when I read something, it's not just like, it's an herb. It heals your HP points if you consume it. It's like, okay. I mean, it's not a, you know, I get it, it's a video game thing, but sometimes it's nice to have, like, actual lore plants. According to this, we should be able to find it on Mount Sorbet, but I want to go to Mount Sorbet, but it's impossible. We definitely die. I mean, need magic to even have a chance at finding it. So we will ask a witch to help us. I am sure Miss Butterscotch would. Absolutely not. Then how do you plan to get the final ingredient? Look, it's not gonna happen. That mountain is home to a ton of monstrous beasts and it's freezing cold. I'd probably die if I went on my own. I shall accompany you, Syrup. I'm a death machine. You wouldn't be able to move in those temperatures. You're made of candy, remember? I'll be fine if you keep me warm. Just put me in your mouth and... You know, 1, lewd. And 2, I don't think I can put the entirety of you in my mouth, Gumdrop. Stop. We're not going. Who would ever go to such crazy extents just to make some special dessert? Kind of a waste of effort, if you ask me. That killed me a little bit. I don't know why. You're right, Syrup. It is silly. Let's quit. Are you angry? No, Master Pistol will not even know that he missed anything. It really was just a waste of time. You know, Gumdrop, I mean, I will say the main character is being overly stubborn on this no magic thing. But realistically, I mean, going on a dangerous adventure for the ultimate dessert, which at this moment is not going to save the universe, it is not going to save a life, it is literally just something my friend wanted when he was a child, and may not even want anymore. I don't know why he wouldn't. But, you know, like, the main character hasn't even asked him. He literally could have forgotten. I kind of see it, I mean, maybe not a waste of time, but it kind of doesn't seem like the most healthy use of your time. I don't know if I'd want to go to dangerous mountains with monstrous creatures just for an ultimate dessert. Now, maybe if the monsters had some sick loot or, you know, some other cool thing. Gumdrop. Absorbed in thought, Sarah takes her time, returning home. Was it worth it to deny her friend what would surely be the most delicious treat in the world just to hang on to her stubborn pride? She never thought about it before, asking which her help seemed impossible for a variety of reasons, but soon she might just have to. I think have to is a strong word, or who knows, maybe Pistol's gonna be like, if you don't get that food, I will die of loneliness, or something stupid. Oh, Sai, where have you been all morning? Out. Fair enough. You see Gumdrop, could you ask her to run the register for a while? This has been picking up, so I actually need the help. I think we'll end it here. Also, hopefully my more commentary doesn't imply I'm mostly just making fun. I'm actually enjoying this game a lot. I think it's cute. Like I said, I think the lore is interesting, and I do, of course, want to see the main character team up with a witch so they can go on a mountainous adventure, so I can see some cool monsters, and I can see what a 100-star snack really looks like. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.